The election results are in. Tune in to hear more about this, updates on your community, and some can't miss events. Good evening and welcome back to the Daily Aztec Live. I'm Vivian Gomez.
And I'm Hayley Lawson. Thank you for joining us today.
The 2024 Associated Students election drew to a close following the March 28th voting. Candidate Caterina Hernandez was elected president. She ran against opponent Zachary Arturo Alvarez and won with a difference of 73 votes.
Joining her on the executive board are Taj Dean Kamal Henry as executive vice president, Derek Herrera as vice president of external relations, Vincent Lin as vice president of financial affairs, and Trinity Dang as vice president of university affairs.
Voter turnout was 7.9% of SDSU's current student population, indicating a lower turnout than former years. Results are to be finalized by Associated Students Judicial Affairs April 12th.
Following the March 1st shooting at Union Grantville Apartments, many students have broken their silence about public safety concerns in the complex. Since the incident, both alleged suspects have been arrested.
Union Grantville has integrated 2 new security guards, totaling 3 now on the premises, as well as restrictions of the common area to residents only. Despite the added security, residents have said that the entrances and elevators are too accessible to the public, citing concerns of safety breaches in the past.
The San Diego Police Department plans to hold a Q&A for residents of the complex, with no confirmed date or time for the event yet.
On February 23rd, over 7,000 student assistants employed by the university voted to form one of the largest undergraduate student unions in the country. This is called the California State University Employees Union.
As the group begins to determine the agreement's priorities, they are focused on increased sick time, better working hours, better pay, and more affordable parking. Student workers have said how they are often doing the same work as full-time staff, but are consistently being paid less.
After the proposal is drafted, the group will begin the bargaining process with the CSU.
April is Sexual Assault Awareness and Prevention Month. SDSU's Women's Resource Center is hosting Take Back the Week, SDSU's annual effort to spread awareness about sexual violence and focus on support for survivors. From the 15th through the 18th, events will feature keynote speakers, somatic healing, poetry workshops, and confidential support spaces for survivors.
To finalize the week, April 18th will be the Take Back the Night March, where students will have the opportunity to create signs and march against sexual violence. More information regarding these events can be found on the Women's Resource Center's Instagram page at SDSUWRC.
Just 2 days ago, students had the opportunity to witness a historical partial solar eclipse at an event hosted by the SDSU Department of Astronomy. The event took place from 10 a.m. to 12:30 in the Mediterranean Garden Courtyard.
Students were given telescopes with solar filters, eclipse glasses, and binoculars deemed safe for viewing. Professors were also on site to answer questions and help with the equipment. Hopefully, you took a couple of seconds to check out the eclipse, as the next one won't pass through the U.S. again until the year 2045.
Wow, that's a really long time.
Long time.
That's all for news. Coming up next is sports.
Welcome back to another week of sports. My name is JohVonne Roberts.
And I'm Adrielle Hasara. Thank you for joining us today. We are sad to announce that after a very successful and exciting season, men's basketball has come to a close after they fell short to UConn in their Sweet 16 game. SDSU battled the Huskies, who were seeded first this season, in an effort to recover from last year's loss. Unfortunately, the final score was 82-52, and we did not take home the win.
We would like to thank the players, coaches, and staff for this wonderful and exciting season and look forward to seeing what the team will bring into the court next year.
Did you get a chance to go to any of the games this year?
I actually did. I'm on the Diamonds major at dance team. We were front row and center, and we did halftime performances too, so it was really fun to see.
That's so cool.
Our women's softball team has had the upper hand in their past few games as they are continuing to increase their winning record for this season. On April 3rd, the Scarlet and Black had a doubleheader against New Mexico and Albuquerque, where they took home both wins with scores of 4-2 and 12-8.
The ladies returned home to San Diego for their April 6th game against Boise State, which they won 3-2. Unfortunately, Boise State got a redemption on April 7th as they defeated the Aztecs with the rematch ending in a score of 2-6. Coming up on April 12th and 13th, the Lady Aztecs will be on the road in San Jose. Their games will be at 2 and 6 p.m.
Winning their two most recent games against Air Force and New Mexico, men's tennis is getting hot as their season wraps up. Their next game is April 18th at 2 p.m. against UNLV in Las Vegas. Their final regular season game is Saturday, April 20th against Utah State at the Aztec Tennis Center.
The tournament will run from April 24th through 27th in Las Vegas. We're wishing the best of luck to our men's tennis team in the remainder of their season and in the rest of their future endeavors.
Men's baseball has had a rough last couple of games as they're on a 3-game losing streak to San Jose State, but looking forward with hope, the Aztecs took on Long Beach State last night at 6 p.m. at Tony Gwynn Stadium. They were not able to take home the win with a loss of 3-6. But tonight, the Aztecs are competing in a San Diego face-off against UC San Diego. They're currently playing right now as the game began at 6 p.m. And we wish the best of luck to the Scarlet and Black as they're in La Jolla tonight. The game is currently being broadcasted on ESPN for all those who wish to follow along.
The Aztec lacrosse team fell to number 17 Stanford 19-5 Saturday afternoon. Sophomore Sarah Toner led the Aztecs with 2 goals, including a free position goal. The Aztecs will face Oregon at home on April 13th.
Women's tennis knocked off first place New Mexico on Saturday, following their shutout win at Air Force on Friday. The Aztecs won their 4th straight and improved to 11-5 and 5-1 in the conference. Today, the Mountain West Conference announced San Diego State's very own Yasmin Kabaj as the Mountain West Player of the Week. While this is her second time collecting this award, she is the only Aztec to win Player of the Week this season.
The Aztecs host Colorado State on Friday at 2 p.m. The team will honor their seniors prior to their last home match against Fresno State on Sunday at 2 p.m. The number 22 ranked water polo played number 6 LMU at Saturday afternoon and ended with the winning score of 12-10. The game against LMU marked Valdez's 64th goal of the season, 12th hat trick, and 18th multi-goal effort for this season. For Macedo, she picked up her first collegiate hat trick and her 3rd multi-goal game. Water polo's next match will be held here at the Aztec Aquaplex at noon against Concordia.
Well, that's all this week for sports. Stay tuned for arts and culture coming up next.
This viral social media app could be leaving the App Store and our phones shortly if change is not made soon. Multimedia editor Rosalie Burich spoke to students on their opinions of this, so let's hear what they have to say.
Chances are, if you ask a college student if they know what TikTok is, they'll say yes. As of March 13th, the House has passed a bill that could rid this from the U.S. App Store. So, what do college students think?
I think it's going to stay. I think it's really dumb that it's being banned. I feel like I'll live. I feel like it's unfortunate though, but I'm hoping I'll live without it.
TikTok can be described by some as the latest craze, a place to learn dances, discover new trends, and now even shop. Some students, like Rain Garcia, have a following on the app and have used this as an opportunity to launch their
Definitely.
career.
I mean, it's a huge source of my income and everything I do right now. And so I'm obviously hoping it stays or an American company purchases it, so we're still able to access it here. But it's something I see myself and the brands I work for doing long term because it's a huge way to access different people in different parts of the area that may not know about you or your business otherwise.
According to the bill, the app owner, ByteDance, located in Beijing, has 6 months to sell their stake in the company. Lawmakers voiced how the ByteDance ownership poses a national security threat to the United States and say that the company may be collecting users' data and using it for propaganda purposes.
I think, this is a big infringement on freedom. And like myself and other people, it's going to be a huge hit to the economy. And like I said, if internal improvement was something the government really cared about, they would see that and how much it would harm small business owners and creators like myself.
It's unfortunate that people don't have people make money off of this, and these are platforms that are talking about very important things, especially going on now. So I think it's unfortunate. I don't think it's positive, maybe for the government, but not for us now.
Students were asked what the future would look like without the platform.
probably use Instagram. I think that's the second best option for a replacement for TikTok. But I think they'll create another thing, just like how we recreated Vans through TikTok. There'll be something else that will get created.
TikTok, you're able to really hone in on that specific niche, and for the types of content I do, like YouTube Shorts and that sort of thing, wouldn't be as successful. Obviously, there's Instagram Reels, but it's a different kind of community over there. So you'd be able to replicate it, but it wouldn't be the same.
As of now, President Joe Biden has said that if the Senate approves of this bill, that he will sign it. For the Daily Aztec, I'm Rosalie Burich.
How often are you on TikTok?
Too much.
Looks like you might be in trouble.
NPR podcaster and award-winning cartoonist Malaka Harib held a workshop on March 26th that focused on identity exploration through zines. Zines, short for fanzines or magazines, began in the 20th century. They are self-published works that serve as an outlet for subcultures and marginalized people.
Being a first-generation Filipina Egyptian-American woman, Harib shared her experiences and advice for those exploring their identities and tackling today's social issues. To attend the next event hosted at the Conrad Purvey Student Union, visit their website at as.sdsu.edu.
Our team made the trip to Los Angeles to cover this year's Rolling Loud Music Festival. Social media editor Serena Newmeyer brings us the highlights from the 4-day weekend. Check it out!
The Daily Aztec is back at Rolling Loud for another year, and we're excited to bring to you coverage of this year's headliners, including Nicki Minaj, Post Malone, and Future and Metro Boomin on Sunday. So follow us, we have a long weekend ahead of us, and let's get started with Pink Friday. At Rolling Loud, the three headlining performers, Nicki Minaj, Post Malone, and Future with Metro Boomin, each brought their own unique vision to the Ethica main stage. The Barbs mobilized in pink on Pink Friday as Minaj reflected on different eras of her career. Gag City, inspired by her latest record, was filled with wardrobe changes, video interludes, and elaborate set designs to kick off the Rolling Loud weekend. Malone followed on Saturday night with a comparatively stripped-back set. He also lived up to his reputation as one of the nicest musicians in the industry. During his performance, he thanked the audience after every song and gave a heartfelt speech encouraging fans to embrace and love themselves. On Sunday, Future and Metro Boomin brought the weekend to a close with an A-list group of surprise guests and teased 3 tracks from their newly released album, We Don't Trust You. As Don Toliver's second appearance on stage opened the mosh pits, Travis Scott sent fans into a sea of frenzy, chanting the lyrics to Fiend. One of the surprises of the weekend was Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign's appearance on Thursday. The pair lip-synced to their new album Vultures and brought on several collaborators from their record, including Ye's daughter Northwest. Although the lack of live vocals led to mixed reactions from the crowd's energy remained hyped as ever. There are plenty of first-time performers and up-and-comers performing at the festival as well. For Jason Cash, it was his first Rolling Loud performance as a guest on the Culture King stage during DJ 5 Venom's set. Despite having some nerves on stage, he found it to be an amazing and humbling experience that reflected how much he's grown over the years.
I've worked everywhere. I've worked Starbucks, I've worked FedEx, I've worked Panera Bread, Old Navy. The list just go on and on. My last job was TSA, and that was like the whole time since a kid I knew I was going to be a rapper. So I always tell people that just like, in my music, that whatever you want to do, you really can do it if you want to do it.
Whether it was dressing on theme for each day, camping for hours for their favorite artists, or moshing during the shows, hip-hop's dedicated fans were at the heart of this year's Rolling Loud. As Rolling Loud attendees make their way home after a long weekend, it's definitely been a memorable 4 days to commemorate 10 years of hip-hop. I'm Serena Newmeyer reporting for The Daily Aztec.
Wow, that looked like so much fun.
We'll have to make a trip out to LA next year.
The Student Union was painted pink for this month's Free Monday movie night. Associated Students' March movie of the month was Barbie, and I got to check it out with Lindsay Brentwood. Take a look.
Hi Barbie, this is Lindsay Brentwood from the Daily Aztec, and I'm here at the Monday movie night in Montezuma Hall put on by Associated Students. Come follow along with us. Who did you see the Barbie movie with the first time you saw it?
I saw the Barbie movie with my hometown friends.
Awesome. And what did you wear?
I wore a pink hoodie and black leggings.
Awesome. Are you excited for the event?
Yes, I'm really excited about it.
Who am I here with?
My name is Grace.
And I have a really intense question for you. I want to know if you think that Barbie deserved to win Best Picture over Oppenheimer.
I definitely think that Barbie deserved to win over Oppenheimer. I think that it's great that it embodies women empowerment, feminism, and it has a lot of core values that are really important. So I was really
Amazing.
disappointed they didn't win.
So was I. Thanks.
Attendees lined up early, excited to see Barbie in action. They had a pink backdrop ready for photo ops. They also gave away Starbucks refreshers, popcorn, cotton candy, and Starbucks cake pops.
Whose idea was it to coordinate your outfits?
It was my idea, but I think we have the cute matching Barbie and Ken, so it worked out for today.
What do you think about your outfit?
Oh, I love it. It's great. Oh, I love the Kenergy. It's great.
Awesome. Are you so excited to see the film for the first time?
Yes, I have not seen it, and it's been driving me crazy, and my boyfriend's been telling me to watch it for the longest time, so now here we are watching it together.
Yes. Do you have a favorite part?
Oh yeah, I love just Alan in the movie, just being like there. Everyone's just like, hi Barbie, hi Ken, and just they're like, hi Alan, and he's like, hi. It's just like it's always Michael Cera. It's like it's a perfect like role for him. It's just awkward, quirky, just there. I love it.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with
Gio.
and Gio. What's your favorite scene from Barbie?
Probably the ending.
What's your favorite part about the ending?
Probably her monologue. It was pretty emotional.
Who am I here with? Mason. And have you seen the Barbie movie before?
Yes, I have.
And your favorite scene?
I really like when the whole pep talk kind of happens towards the end when they're trying to unbrainwash the Barbies. I just think it's very inspiring and super cool and a good message.
Amazing. Thank you. Looks like tonight's moviegoers are in for a night of inspiration and laughter. To learn more about the next Associated Students event, visit their website. For the Daily Aztec, I'm Hayley Lawson.
And that's a wrap on the Barbie Monday movie night.
How many times have you seen Barbie?
3 times, including that one. And
Such a
counting.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Daily Aztec Live. Check out our website and the Daily Aztec social media for what's happening at SDSU.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and catch the next episode on YouTube.